What's up team, Coach Abraham checking in with another video with Arma Strength and Conditioning. Today we have part 2 with Colombian national team footballer Angela Barron, and today's emphasis, it's going to be more of a change of directional emphasis. Going to have a good mixture of some plyometrics, single leg, double leg, resisted change of directional movements, and agility movements. Agility just means change of direction with a reactive component, followed by a full body lift and everything that is required for a footballer. If you missed out on part number 1, make sure you check that out so you can see what a full week of training looks like. Without further ado, let's just get straight into the video.
Yeah, top of the morning, I know that you thought I was dormant. Woke up early from shots that was swarming the block.
All right team, like always, we begin with the warm-up, and like I've said in my other videos, if you want to check out a full warm-up, check out this video right here, and we're going to dive straight into the plyometrics. But there is one thing I do want to highlight: these deep lateral lunge switches. And notice that she has an 8-pound medicine ball. This is going to be great for mobility and strength in those deeper ranges. 2, 1, 2, push, 1, 2. So making sure that we emphasize that push. It's a fast, explosive push. Here, let's just start off easy. Let's kind of like walk through it. Just focus on double contacts. Once you feel good, start giving me fast lateral pushes, okay? So as you can see, she's kind of walking through it. She's kind of getting herself coordinated. Some athletes like to just kind of run through it, and I'm completely okay with that. And again, right now we're starting a little bit more extensive. So as you can see, the intensity isn't too crazy right now. Throughout the session, it's just gonna get more intense. So right here, as you can see, now more intenseful. Also guys, you got to make sure that you have the right shoes for this one. I know I've told her about that. Some shoes, like the one that she has on, you can see that her foot just slides in there, so proper footwear is going to be important. So then as you can see, we are progressing to, we took away the double contact, now we progress on to just single contacts. If you want to train like a professional footballer, check out my ultimate footballer plans. And if you want something more custom and specific to you, I offer custom plans. This is the plan that my pro footballers use. I've been privileged to work with some amazing professional footballers like you're seeing right here on the screen. If you want something more tailored to you to get you ready, whether it's off season, preseason, in season, guys, that's going to be the plan for you. 2, we're over. 1, 2, over. 1, 2, over. Okay.
Serious? I thought it was
No, absolutely serious. Dude, I'm telling you, you can do this. And I didn't finish my sentence. If you break it, you break it, and you pay for it. Up, 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 up. Good job. My expectations for you are high. Let's go. And in this session, you're seeing that we are progressing her to just single contacts. Her goal, get up high, get off the floor quick. Let's go, let's go. Good job, yep, and we're done. And just think of the crossover. Your knee has to punch across the body, not go over a hurdle. I want to see you land like right here. So that's a big crossover. And go, cross, and hold. Good, 3, 2, go, cross. Good. Now moving on to some change of directional speed. Why do I use this exercise? If you follow me on my Instagram, if you've purchased my Ultimate Footballer programs, this is a key exercise. So we do a lot of change of directional work as footballers. Now, what are we not getting enough of? What bucket haven't we filled up? And that's resisted change of directional speed. That band is pulling her in, making that decel a whole lot tougher, thus increasing her deceleration abilities. And we know that if your deceleration is high, if it's good, you're gonna be able to change direction more effectively, because if you can stop fast, that means you can change direction fast. Because now we cross over, boom, but the second we land here, we immediately bring it right back. 2, go, out, come on, let's go. Go. Being creative right here with our change of directional exercises. So we're going to a shuffle, to a sprint around, and it's her job to catch that ball. And if you're a coach, if you are wanting to do this with your athletes, or maybe you're a player and you have a buddy that's helping you out, by throwing the ball, well, like, what do you think that's gonna do? If you throw the ball and allow 1 bounce max, you have to get to the ball before it bounces a second time. There's nothing that drives intent more than a little bit of competition or an objective right there, right? It's super easy to drive intent whenever you have a goal, for example, of not letting the ball bounce a second time. Let's go all the way down, all the way up, and we're gonna go for 5 reps. And now going on to the lift, gotta get that warm up in. Just like that. Getting a deep stretch in the beginning. Tap, good. And now ready for that working set for the Bulgarian split squat, also known as the rear foot elevated split squat. Always control on the way down, explode up fast. Another great exercise for strength and power is going to be these split jump presses with accommodated resistance. All that means is that the top portion of the punch of this power exercise is going to be tougher, forcing her to accelerate. So we use that momentum, boom, right? Use that momentum, boom. Then we move on to the single leg RDL, and we're going with a barbell. She's really strong. Her body mechanics look very good, so she's able to use that load. And as you can tell, back stays flat. Now going on to a lateral plank walk with plate drag. This one is amazing because it works so many things. We're working on hip stability, shoulder stability. We're working on the core, more in that transverse plane, because she has to kind of pull across the body, and it's her job to not allow her hips to rotate and stay nice and stable. Now, here's a new exercise that I bet you that 99.9 of y'all have never seen this exercise before. These are called the internal rotation liftoffs. Great for getting that glute med. Stop doing clamshells and start doing this one right here. Now, another one of my favorites, the 3 position soleus ISO hold. So she's gonna make sure she has that knee over the toe, the heel is up as high as possible, and she's gonna be holding each position, top position, middle position, and low position for 10 seconds each, always making sure her knee is low, almost like into a single leg squat, if you will, or more that acceleration position. At the bottom portion, making sure we are feeling a good stretch on the Achilles. And yeah, guys, that's it for this video. If you're wondering when or where like We Fit Fitness, she's actually doing that on her own. I gave her homework. We have an hour 15 to train with me, and there's only so much that we can do. So I want to make sure that we cover things that are gonna be more like detail oriented. Lifting weights, of course, requires good technique, and those small details plays a big part versus conditioning. As long as she is hitting her times that I'm giving her and we are seeing progress, she can completely do that on her own. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. And if you want to see more of this content, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Yeah, whatever.